All right, I'm gonna do a video on how I adjust my technical levels each day on SPY SPY. SPY is the only chart I trade. Um, First of all, I go to a weekly chart and I just adjust these levels. Um, this is the upper Bollinger Band, so I draw a horizontal line that I adjust every day. That's where it goes. Here's the 50. These do not come into play each day, but I sort of I want to know where they're at. And if you see here, this calls the weekly 50, weekly 100, and I want to also mark. It says up. That means it's traveling up. The weekly 50 coming down. It's coming down. I mark it so I know which direction it's going. These are going to be some really important levels this next week. The weekly 50, the weekly mid-Bollinger Band, I'm sorry, mid-Bollinger Band, right here, that's the mid-Bollinger Band. Before this last day, this weekly 9 was actually touching this, but now it's up. It was down here on Thursday night, but now it moved up because of the big move up on SPY, which was predictable. I wanted to go down, but the technical option chains on the technical chart said it was going to go up on Friday, and it did. Weekly 200 didn't really move. And the last one is the weekly Bollinger Band that went up. Okay. Now I go to a daily chart, do the same things on all the different lines. And we'll start from the bottom up this time. It's not a big deal. This was coming up. Now it's going down, right? Whenever Bollinger Bands expand down, we get bigger price action, smoother price action going in a direction. There's the mid Bollinger Band on the daily chart, and oh boy, hard to tell where this line is going to be. I assume it's right about here. Right around here is where it's at, hidden inside that candle. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I can edit this study, change it to red for now, so I can see exactly where it's at. Yeah, it's right there. Yep, it's right where I had it. Go back to green. Upper Bollinger Band, upper daily. So this is going up. Here's the 50 coming down, the 100 coming down, and I think that's it. Oh no, we got this one way up here. Here's the daily 200 coming down. So let's blow this up. Let's take a look at this. So if I were to technically read this chart, this tells me we are long. Once we're above the daily mid Bollinger Band here, we're long. So we could be going back up. And we could be going back up to the weekly mid-Bollinger Band and come back down. We have these ATRs, the average true range. Average true range is right here. This is the average move of SPY in a given day. So that's $9.18. So what I do, let me adjust this level. This is a daily level. This is where SPY closed for the day. This is the high of day. And this is the low of day for SPY. Okay, so we can look at this on a 15-minute chart or a 5-minute chart. You can see that this is the high right there, just a little bit off. Here's red to green where SPY closed that day. And all the way down here is where SPY opened and shot up right off the mid Bollinger Band on the 5-minute chart and went up. Okay. Now what we do, there is a pre-market or after hours lines that I adjust. There's that one. There's one more down here. Should be right there. Then go to the high right here. So basically I adjust this before the market opens, the high and the low of pre-market. Because trades happen off this line all the time. Pre-market high, pre-market low. All the time. You have to know what this level, what the price is here. And just to give you an example, we talked about it in the last video. This is pre-market high right here. And price, there's not really a trade-off of it here, but in the later on the day, there's a trade-off of it right through here. Okay, probably on a 2-minute or a 1-minute chart. Let's go to 2-minute chart. We'll show this. There is pre-market high. There's hit this, rejected off of this, found support around the daily mid Bollinger Band during the intraday, and as it reclaimed right there, that's your trade long. You can stop out below here, but that's your trade long. And then it goes up, 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 pretty much for the rest of the day. And that was the big move that I missed. So now let's go back to a daily chart. Last thing we do is create the ATR for the day. So we know the ATR is $9.18. So it starts from red to green. We draw a line up and we make this $9.18. Just almost to the penny. So that's double ATR. So I always mark down single ATR and double ATR. There's one ATR and two ATR. And then I come down here. So I always want to know the average true range of SPY on a day 1 ATR and 2 ATR. Okay, that's it. That's all I do. So these are levels that I would trade. I have an idea that I want to trade to on Monday morning. Okay. So looking at this as I'm going long, this is going to be a level of resistance going long on Monday morning. Monday morning, from red to green to here. This is already pre-market high. This could be higher on Monday. Then you're going to hit this upper Bollinger Band on the daily chart, and you can find resistance here possibly. Just like hit upper Bollinger Band around here. It comes down here. It hits it for a second, then breaks through. Let's see other days here. Patterns sort of repeat each day. So as it hits the bottom Bollinger Band, it can come up, hit mid Bollinger Band, and come back down. And once it starts expanding down, you get smooth price action down. Once this is coming up here, so you get smoother price action going up. When the Bollinger Bands are narrowing in, you get a little bit more of a choppy action. Okay, but once they start expanding out, you get smoother price action. That's how I trade the Bollinger Bands. These are contracting down, so a little bit choppy, but you can take trades off of here, and hopefully as it comes down, it expands down. Once that starts expanding, you get smoother price action. Okay. Let's go back here. We'll talk about this just a little bit. So I am sort of long biased, because we're above the daily mid Bollinger Band, and so that makes me more long biased. But on a weekly chart, you can have this green line, the weekly green 9 EMA, cause price action to hit that and come down. That happened earlier last week. Then above that, if it gets above that, our target might be this line or the ATR for the day on Monday, But we'll just have to read what the option prices say. If I'm doing option prices, if I'm looking at this Monday on SPY, oh, it's not letting me pull it. Okay, here it is. We know that the puts lost a lot of value. So if I just pulled this up in a chart, on a 2-minute chart, you will see that pretty clearly throughout the day. In the very beginning, let's look at this. These option prices, weren't really stacked. I guess they're sort of stacked to the long side, but I don't know. But as they lost value throughout the day, the option prices are stacked now. So Monday, we could possibly go, this is SPY's puts. We could go down and then sometime in the morning start to rally. The puts will go down, means SPY calls will go up. SPY, the price of itself will go up. But I would look for a flattening out and then a move back up to, and then if it starts to go back up, the profit window would be from yellow to red, so $1.06, or purple to yellow, 31 cents on the contracts. That's what I would be looking for. Okay. And then if we look at the calls, the calls on the 2-minute chart. That's not right. The calls on the 2-minute chart, you can see that they are expanding up here, and we still have price action. In order for this to go up, we need price action above the 2-minute mid, and it needs to continue to go up. Otherwise, we might come up here a little bit, find some resistance, and then come back down. Yep. So on Monday, I'd be looking, for it to go up a little bit first, and then come down. But we wait for the proper price action on the mid Bollinger Band, before we trade. At least as we should do that. All right, that's it. Talk to you later.